So, happy Friday evening. It's Friday. We made it. What's up? So, y'all know sometimes we just gotta take a break from all of the tomfoolery and constantly worrying about our bills, our kids, our jobs, our family members, our spouses. So every once in a while, it's good to take a break from your day to day and then putting a different little perspective of reality. So this is my break. So come along with me. I want to show y'all what I get to see. You see this, people? Y'all see this? This is why I tell y'all to work on getting your house so your home can be an asset. This is why I tell y'all to don't just purchase a single family home, purchase multiple units at one time. Allow your units to pay for your lifestyle. Here's the reason why. This is why I teach this, what I teach. This is why I teach you about things like the BRRRR method, where you buy, you rehab, you rent it out, you refinance it, and you repeat, and you keep obtaining property that way. This is why I tell you guys about down payment assistance programs that will allow you to purchase multiple units instead of buying just one single house that you're paying for, but to buy fourplexes and duplexes so you can sit and have moments like this. I want you to have moments better than this. This is why I go on live. This is why I teach y'all what I teach y'all. This is why I go so hard. It's for you, because I want you to remember that there is a life that you dreamed of and that you're very capable of having it. This is why. Okay? I want you to be out here or wherever your relaxing place is, having a glass of wine or a beer or a shot of tequila, whatever floats your boat, listening to jazz, knowing that you have a roof over your head, but you also got the next three roofs next door to you, they're yours too. That, yes, we all want to go out, Daytona. So, yes, we all want to go out and purchase our dream home, but we have time. All I'm suggesting for you to do is go ahead, get your credit to the point where you can purchase a multiple unit. They're not really that expensive. You just got to look for them. They're out there. Came across two today for a TikTok member who's actually now going to school for real estate. She said I inspired her. But came across two today. The two that I came across today are 4 units. They're not in bad condition, and it's less than $200,000. So it's very possible, y'all. I'm not selling y'all no good times. I'm not selling you no dreams. I'm telling you the truth. There are programs out there that is basically giving you money to buy a home. Right now I'm in Daytona, but what I'm saying is that these down payment assistance programs are nationwide. I've told y'all about a zillion different ones, right? I've even taught you how to build your business credit so you can purchase. Oh, thank you, Pooh. So thank you for saying that I inspire you. Yeah, 4 units for $200,000. $4,000 in Tallahassee, Florida. Yeah, 4 units. In all honesty, you say I inspire you. I want you to know. Please let me know, LOL, because we can't find this in Cali. New here, by the way. I don't know about California because y'all hella high for no reason. But in Florida, I found them. In Atlanta, I found them for somebody, a friend of mine. So you just gotta look. But I'm not in, I don't do all this to inspire you or want you to do. Oh, that's good, baby. I'm not trying to want you to do like me. That's not my goal. My goal is for you to do better than me. My goal, I don't want you to be like Mike. I want you to be better. I want you to be better. I want you to have more. Right? I want you to have more. Your dream may be bigger than my dream. It probably is. You said Colorado high for no reason too. But here's the thing, y'all. Have y'all ever thought about just purchasing outside the state? Relocate. Get it. Do something different. Do something different. You said you're looking for someone else in Florida to be a realtor? Of course, girl, DM me. Actually, email me because I got like 23 DMs I need to read, to be honest. So go ahead and email me. I only got 3 emails to return, and I called a bunch of people back today too while I was en route. And I'm actually here because I'm going to see a client tomorrow. So when I tell y'all I'm a realtor throughout the state of Florida, I'm really a realtor throughout the state of Florida. But anywho, I want y'all to have way more than these moments. I do. I want you to have way more than these moments. I do. Home ownership can get you these moments. And especially if you were a person who didn't grow up with these moments, because I didn't grow up with these moments. So if you're a person that didn't grow up with these moments, but think about how it would be to just imagine this being regular every day for your kid. Hey Pooh, how you doing, girl? Like, just imagine setting this as the standard for your child and telling your child that you want them to achieve more. And I'm not saying setting the standard as in living at a beach. No, setting the standard that, hey, if you want to go, you imagined all my life. Yeah. So now I ain't the world's greatest Cardi B fan, but she did say something extremely intelligent. Actually, she says a lot of things that's intelligent, by the way. But anywho, what she said was she imagined the life that she wanted, and she knew she had to go and get it, and that it was by any means necessary for her, right? So she did sacrifice her self-worth and dignity, but it was to get what she wanted. Now, I'm not telling y'all to go strip on a pole, but the whole point of the matter is, if you want something bad enough, you got to do what's necessary to get it. You got to do what's necessary to get it. I want it better than the lower ninth ward in New Orleans. When I got complacent, God reminded me that He wanted me to have more. So if it is my job to act as an extension of His arm so that you can know that you can have more, then I will gladly do it every day. I will gladly do it every day. And y'all know I pretty much do it every day. So I want you to be free. If you are coming and you're booking trips to go to the beach and you're still paying rent, you're not free. You're not free. You're not free. Because then you're going to be at the beach across the world, and you worried about when you get back home next month how you're going to send Mr. Charlie his check, rather than already knowing how you're getting paid. That's not freedom. y'all all start off saying my credit bad, or it's not that bad. Then you rationalize why it's the situation that it is, right? You rationalize that to me. And then when I tell you it can, in 6 months, it could change, all it requires is dedication, I get so much pushback. You're a realtor in Tennessee? Hey, Jen. I get so much pushback. If you dedicate yourself just for short term, we put so much attention and dedication into stuff that produces us nothing all the time. We put dedication into failed relationships that we already know that we're not supposed to be with that person because we're not evenly yoked. But that's the kind of stuff that we do. We invest in that rather than investing in ourselves. We will do everything that we can to sacrifice our peace for family members, for friends. We'll give them money. Basically, we'll be the enablers for them, but we can't enable ourselves. I go live every day during the week after I ran my business, after I've been a wife, after I've been a mother, after I've been a sister and a friend. If I can go through all that, and my dream is for you to have it, and I'm dedicated to teaching you how to do it, why do I, as a complete stranger, want this for you more than you? Spend $200 on shoes, you'll spend $200 on wigs, because I'm gonna tell y'all, my wigs ain't cheap. Yeah, I spent over $2 on wigs, but I promise you, before I was able to buy these wigs, I had to get my shit together first. Y'all think my husband gonna let me order a $200 wig with a poor credit score? Y'all mad at my, I get fussed at for not eating. Y'all already know. Prioritize yourself. Set yourself free. How do I make money from abandoned property? What you do is you go to the property appraiser's website, you find out who the owner is. You see how long their property has been abandoned. First, check with your county to see what's the time frame before you can take the property, because usually there's an attachment of maintaining the property or something of like that before it becomes yours for over a period of time. I know in New Orleans, well, in Louisiana, because our French laws, there's 7 years, but then there's some different little things built into that. But it is possible. But you have to make sure that you follow the letter of the law. Because what I would hate for you to do is to go in, put on, and this is the same thing I feel about tax liens. I would hate for you to go in, put in all that effort, and not know the law, and you done taking care of somebody else's property, and now, boom, then I come back and they can get it because you didn't completely comprehend the law. The website, you can go to your local property appraiser's website when you find an abandoned property to find out who the owner is. It's usually there. The only time it's not there is if the person has their information sealed, but typically it's there. But you have to know the rules of the land before you decide to play that game, because there's nothing like getting property. You've been there for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. You done fixed it up, and only to come to find out the owner come and pay the back taxes and pay you your money back, and now you ain't got no property. Now they're not gonna pay you for the improvement. They're gonna only pay you for what you've paid. So you have to be careful. Everything that glitters ain't gold. So don't step out and step wrong. Make sure that you know that you know that you know before you take that route. my speech for this Friday night. I think a lot of y'all are a lot like me. And what I mean by that is, I didn't immediately jump. Hell, I didn't even immediately want to get married. I had to be pushed into that too. My mama damn near dragged me down the aisle. But no, it's not raining. It rained earlier, but it's not raining now. It's a nice cool breeze, about 7 to 8 miles an hour. It really feels really good. But I think y'all are a lot like me. You have to get past the fear of the what if, and you have to get out of your own way. We are our worst enemies. And I tell y'all, if y'all going to Starbucks and y'all spending between $8 to $10 a day for coffee, I don't care if you're going to McDonald's and you do the dollar coffee. If you're doing it 5 days a week, 1 times 5 times 4, which is a month, is 20 times 12, that times 5 years. So challenge yourself to save. Hey babes, challenge yourself to save at least $5 a day. If you can save $5 a day, $5 a day, you spend $5 in between the vending machine to get a Coke and a snack. Do I think my mother's urgency? Nah, y'all. Marriage just was nothing that I never planned. My mama wasn't pressuring me. I was the last one to leave. I moved out before everybody else, but I was the last one in my family to get married, and so I know my parents worried about me the most, and they wanted to make sure that I would have somebody who would be there for me and take me and love me unconditionally. They watched me be engaged too many times to count. I ain't gonna tell y'all that I was engaged a lot before I got married to my husband, before we got engaged. And she was worried about me. She was worried about me. So, I'm gonna turn some light on. It's getting dark, so we're back in. Hold on. Okay, I don't know how to turn this light on. Well, how you turn the light on? Jesus. I'm turning the light on. I promise y'all I am. Okay, there's a light. So, ooh. I'm also fixing me a steak. Wait. You would have to learn real estate and choosing nice and buying with proper 780 credit score. Ooh. Y'all, fixing that steak is beautiful. But no, my parents was just afraid that I would end up some lonely Spencer working myself away. So when my mom met my husband, she was like, he's the one. My mom actually picked out my spouse, and she picked out my older sister's spouse. We both weren't very interested in getting married. But yeah, so when I met my husband and my mom adored him, they made sure he put a ring on it. They just made sure I kept the ring on. Like I said, I've been engaged a couple of times. I'm like the runaway bride. Well, I was like the runaway bride. But that's that story. But where I'm from, it's customary for girls to be told that they need to be married by the age of 30. That's customarily what they're told in the stereotype where I'm from, because I come from New Orleans, if you all know. And back in the day, Um, you know, we were we used to have these quadroon balls where we were pretty much matched. African American women were pretty much matched with a Caucasian male to be their other spouse, and they would take care of the women, right? But of course, the younger you were, the more desirable you were. You were already exotic, so you were more desirable because you were younger, right? And they had these older gentlemen who had money who wanted to purchase younger African American women or have their second families with them. So in our culture, it's been pretty much inbred that you need to be married by a certain amount of time or you won't be as valuable as a product. Even though that we know better now, but it's still something that happens. So my parents was afraid that I was going to end up an old spinster. And that's how that happened. I would love to learn real estate, interested in being a licensed and buying property. Hey Nicole, property. So what I would suggest for you to do, my godmother, she studied real estate, but she never became a real estate agent. She studied real estate and learned real estate for the sole purpose of flipping property, right? So that's why she became a real estate agent. She didn't become, a real estate agent with the purpose of, actually being a realtor. She became a real estate agent because she wanted to flip property, right? And I had my godmother, she went to real estate school. And I had my other auntie, she was an actual realtor. But that, ironically, none of that sparked my interest in real estate. It was one of my friend's moms. She was a mortgage originator. And I used to help in her office in high school. And I would see, she worked in uptown New Orleans, so they had a lot of financially challenged individuals, right, who would come to her office, but they wanted to purchase a home. So in watching her help them become homeowners, that's actually what sparked my interest. When I was seeing it from my godmother and then her being a flipper, I'm trying, my earring got the wig stuff, it has stuff on it, sorry. Well, my godmother, she was doing it from the perspective of being a flipper. So as a younger person, I was thinking, I'm not doing all that work. So it didn't interest me there. And my other auntie, she was a realtor, but she was more of the glitz and glam kind of a girl, which ironically, which I am now. But as a young child, that didn't pique my interest either. What piqued my interest was watching my friend's mom help people who didn't even think it was possible, right? She was a loan originator, and she was also a notary, ironic, which is, I'm a notary as well, and I used to be a loan originator. But that's what piqued my interest, how much she used to help people. What was your question, baby? You get my advice regarding something. You're going to set up one-on-one with me moving forward. Okay. All right. You want to enroll in my program? Do you help people? Girl, I'm in Florida. Girl, I'm in Florida. I'm right here right now in Daytona. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Bailey? What you talking about? I'm right here. I'm going to turn on the jazz music a little bit. I'm back. Yeah, what you talking about? But if you want to schedule an appointment with me, the link is in my bio. I really enjoy the opportunities I get to speak with y'all. Y'all are some really talented folk who underestimate yourselves. You really do. Y'all are really a glass half empty couple people, and I'm like, I need y'all to realize y'all power. Because when y'all start talking and telling me y'all dreams and y'all aspirations, when we have these calls, I be like, y'all tripping. You ready for a career change? You ready for a career change? Or are you ready for a plot twist? Let's see. We all say when it comes to our birthday, it's a new chapter. What makes a good book is the plot twist. Boom. You want to refinance but not sure how to get started? What I would suggest that you do is always start with your credit. Always start with your credit. Okay? So if you want to change your career and switch paths, go for it. I mean, before I became a real estate agent, I worked in healthcare for 100,000 years. I worked at the hospital in New Orleans in the insurance department. Your credit is up to 780. Your credit, don't make me climb on this counter and twerk. You said, Zeta, you said your credit is up to 780? Plot twist. You about to make me, I'm about to, don't make me, hold on. 780? Congratulations, baby. Good job. Proud of you. Good job. Good job. Girl, if I could get on this counter, though, I swear. Hold on. Let me see. Shake her. Good job. Good job. I'm sure it took a lot of work. A lot of work. Good job. But, now what's next? You rebuilt. What? What can you do with a 786? What you can't do. What you can't do. Y'all scores are great. I need you to also make sure that debt to income ratio is good too. Right? Y'all scores great. Damn, my glass of wine way over there. Damn. It's not good. But, so let Zeta's story, her ways be your plot twist. Right? Let her be your inspiration. Be the inspiration, Zeta. Be the inspiration. You got started decreasing, so you ready? So when we going house shopping, where I need to come? Y'all know about that travel life. Oh, I forgot to do that. Y'all go ahead and tap the screen for the likes so people can know I'm live. I always forget about that until I see somebody do it and I'm like, oh, yeah. That's kind of important. You got a car loan in March, had a score of 545. Now you add a 650. Girl, what? Y'all want me to Cardi B this counter? What's going on? So why are you trying to open up a credit card? Why? What if you get denied and you get an inquiry and lose points for no reason? Why you want a credit card? Tell me. Explain to me your rationale. Now, I'm not saying that you're wrong in getting a credit card. I just want you to explain to me your rationale. USDA minimum score is going to be a 580. The banking institution may require for you to have it a little higher. Can you work with me? You're buying in Texas? I can come to an HGTV moment. I just can't come to the closing table. But we can find us another realtor to use for that. What part of Texas are you in? because I've been trying to get to Dallas lately. Oh, to build more credit? Okay. Well, how about, I mean, I'm pretty sure you probably are going to get a card with that score. I'm not going to lie. But what I say, Kyle, Texas, how far is that from Dallas or Houston? Try to, or consider doing a secure card. I would much prefer for you to do a secure card with like Capital One. They're going to increase your score. Increase your credit. What they're going to do is they're going to watch you, how you make your payments. They're going to constantly be monitoring your credit bureau report. And in no time, they'll change it to a regular credit card, right? But all that'll happen without an inquiry. Oh, you're buying a KB home if you're ready in December? Oh. All right then. I see you. Mississippi. Y'all did okay out there? And good old MISSI No, I haven't said that since I was a kid. I cooked me a steak that I just finished searing on both sides with vegetable. I wanted some corn. Normally I get asparagus and broccoli, but I wanted corn. I haven't had in a while. And some rice pilaf. Simple dumpling. Thank you, Miss Bailey. So you want to do a 15-year loan instead of 30? You know, you can do a 15-year loan instead of 30 regardless, Zeta, of what your credit score is. And here's what you can do. I'm going to tell you how to do it without getting ridiculously high payments, right? Because you shorten up the time frame. What you can do is you can still go ahead and get approved and get a 30-year loan. And what you do is periodically, maybe like twice, maybe 3 times a year, send an extra payment just towards the principal. Because when you close, they're going to give you what's called an amortization schedule, right? And you're going to go over your payments for the whole life of your loan. And you can even ask your lender about it before you go to the closing table. But you can ask them how many payments just towards the principal, not a prepayment, but a payment towards the principal will cut your time. Because I promise you, each and every close that I'm able to sit at the table, and I said that because somebody on the live who recently closed with me, and I couldn't sit at the table because they had the tribe of Judah at their closing. But usually I get the lender to explain that to the client at the table. So you don't necessarily have to get a 15-year loan with higher payments. You can still get the 30-year loan, but attack it from a different perspective. So you've been working on your